government cheese, then I'd be okay. When our side gets knocked down, we pick ourselves up by the bootstraps. We get back into the game again. This is the kind of attitude that won World War II, not, I'd like some free stuff, please, because I can't make it on my own. You get kicked down, you stand back up. Hey, that's kind of the idea that brought us the light bulb. That's the idea that tamed the West, that crossed the Rockies. Those are the people that are fighting for the Republic. There wasn't anybody on the wagon train that said, I need somebody to carry around my stuff, and how come I don't have any free food? You know what happened to that person? That person died on the side of the road. And actually, there wasn't even a road. It was just a prairie. They just dumped them out in the prairie, and they're like, whoa, is the free stuff coming? And the horses went away, and they're like, yeah, you just keep waiting for the free stuff, dude. They were eaten by wolves. Our side, in the wagon train, okay? Our side not afraid of failure because we know it only makes us stronger and wiser. Our side is filled with people who started with nothing. I started with nothing but a dream. Little elbow grease. I made a ton of mistakes. But some of us now got through our mistakes. We learned from them. We might even run successful companies of our own. Yes, yes. And we've learned along the way it's better to be honest, good, trustworthy, hardworking, innovative. See, this is the side that creates the job. So Barack Obama and the rest of you clowns in Washington, you can vilify the evil insurance companies all you want. You can take and confiscate the wealth and everybody. That's going to make everybody even. No. Nope, there's still going to be a lot of losers in society. We'll get to them a little later. You go ahead and take all the stuff you want. Pretty soon, people are going to say, I don't think so. But even if you took everything, we'd have nothing else to do but save our republic. I'll take the side of entrepreneurs. You know, I'll take as my team the people who work their tails off for a living and are a little sick and tired of having it taken from them. They work hard all day, they come home, they want to be with their family, and then you take it so they have to go out and get another job? Shut the hell up. These are the people who believe in the power of the individual, and I will take them every day and twice on Sunday over the, I'd like more, please. No more for you. I told you this was a battle, not a war. They had won one victory. From 1776, July 4, 1776, until Christmas 1776, George Washington lost every battle. But guess who won? Not the guys with all the training, not the guys with the big ships and the fancy wigs and everything else. No, the farmers with a pitchfork, because they believed in something. We have only begun to fight. The sleeping giant has awoken. Game on, progressives. We'll see you in the polls in November. And let me show you one other thing. Where's the book from Winston Churchill? Do we have it? We have it. It's the progressives that took it. I have a book from Winston Churchill. I just wanted to show it to you. Never give up. Never give up. Never give in. Never. You live by your own rules. You live by the God-given principles that made this country. If they want to be corrupt, let them be corrupt. You just button down your own life. Their own people will divide themselves because eventually they're going to run out of Obama cash. And they'll say, wait a minute, where's my cash? Well, we don't have any more. Our side isn't motivated by the cash. We're motivated by the truth, the American dream. And you don't have to keep printing those dreams. Those dreams never run out as long as they're people that never give in. You ask your friends, do you believe you can make it? Or do you need a big government to come and take care of you and hold you at night because I'm afraid of the dark? Are you part of the group that says, I just want my stuff and I want his stuff too? Are you part of the group that says, I make my own destiny. I stand on my own 2 feet. If that's you, you keep meeting me here every night because I got news for you, gang. The game is on. We're going to win. They might win a few battles. We'll win the war. Because we'll never give in. Never. ask you a question. You know what's really wrong with America? When you boil it all down, you know what our real problem is? May I? Bring it on. Cup stacking. I mean, they're not the only problem, sure. But after this weekend, I think we might want to start with some of these stupid cup stackers. Cup stacking is not a sport. It's not even an activity. It's something when you were really bored as a kid, you would do it for a few minutes and then you'd move on with your life. It's not a sport. I mean, I think it's even, it might even be something you should get an allowance for doing. You know what I mean? Yet, if you stack cups efficiently enough, you too can win a fancy trophy. Yes, a trophy of a cup. Back when I was a kid, kids had real games like kickball or dodgeball, other sports that routinely featured someone like me getting a big red rubber ball right to the face. I mean, that's what growing up is really all about. Now, for anybody who went to school with me, you can testify how much I sucked at all of those games. But I learned from all of my disastrous failures in sports, with failure comes consequences. You see, I got the red rubber ball in the face a lot as a kid. I was always picked last. I got hit so many times. It really wasn't pretty. You know what happened after getting hit by this thing several times? I realized there's no sport in my future, really. I mean, I realized I'd better learn how to make it another way unless I wanted the imprint, the pattern of this ball right here on my face for all eternity. My parents didn't try to discouraging me from, following my dreams, but they also didn't lie to me by giving me a trophy for not accomplishing anything. Well, they didn't lie to me and tell me that my life is going to be filled with people who love me, just like Mom and Dad. For a while there in my life, I wasn't even sure Mom and Dad really liked me, let alone love me. They told me that life would be filled with people trying to compete as hard as they could and try to hit me in the face with a rubber ball. So how does this tie into healthcare and the future of America? Oh, yeah. Well, I just filled out this certificate. It's fantastic. It's a certificate for participation. And I filled it out with a purple pen to MSNBC. You see, it's for participating in cable news. I issued it. And I used the purple pen because red is just too harsh. Really? Our kids need to grow a spine, and only us as parents can give it to them. You want to fix America? Stop making them think that they're handouts. Stop having them depend on mommy government. Oh, not my child. Oh, yes, your child. Your child's a snot. Let's just start being real. Get rid of the universal trophy program. Get rid of the stupid purple pens. Save the certificates for someone who actually accomplishes something. Sorry, NBC. I mean, you were the obvious choice here. We can't fix our country by keeping our children weak. They need to have spines. They need to get hit in the face a few times with a ball. You know what I mean? They have to learn how to live with and thrive on past failures. Remember, think globally, act locally. Here's what you need to start doing. If you're sick and tired of this, you need to make the change in your own house. You need to start showing up at your kid's school. Be that parent that all the teachers go, oh, geez, they're here. Be that person. Be the parent who asks every twist and turn in history in your kids' homework assignments. You correct their history assignments, and if the teacher is wrong, you tell them that. Be there arguing against the banning of tag. Be there returning every trophy your kid got for finishing 431st place. No, look, it's just really, no, it's for participation. You can keep it from some other loser kid. My kid didn't accomplish anything. He enjoyed participating. That's enough. You know, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It really is, because I've been that parent for a while. Oh, the schools love me. No, they do. And afterwards, and I can guarantee this is going to happen, when nobody else is looking, everybody, you stand up at the school board and everybody's going to be like, oh, geez. Here's what's going to happen. Once everybody is gone and nobody thinks, you know, that they'll notice, you'll have parent after parent come up to you and go, keep it up, thanks. And those parents that don't, hit them in the face with a giant rubber ball. Battle, not the war. But I think it's important to spend a few minutes to discuss why we lost. We lost, I think, because you remember on September 11th, we're all Americans. We all thought that we all believed in the Constitution. We never expected or suspected that there were factions of elitists waiting in the wings who believed, like the president, that the Constitution is fundamentally flawed. We just assumed that everybody felt as we did, that our founders were inspired to create the most perfect political document that was ever created, that while it wasn't perfect, we believed that it laid a foundation for the freest, best government on earth. Not perfect, just the best currently on earth. We believe that the subsequent years since the ratification have proven that out. Again, we have problems. We also believe that America was a melting pot. I remember thinking, I don't hate anybody. We believed that those who immigrated here